Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading about one of your haters. I know, you probably have more than one. So we've got the Devil paired with the Five of Cups in the reverse. A sense of, I don't really care. I guess I could say Devil may care, right? They have some obsession with you. They are holding a grudge, or they feel like you have rejected them. There's some offense that I feel like they've blown out of proportion, and they really do enjoy looking for ways to be petty or impact you negatively. But I don't know that they realize how much of that not so great karma they're signing up for by going after you. So I think that's what this reading is going to be about. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your weather is a little bit better than mine. It's super windy out there. So, I had to curl the hair again. Rough. Hello, Pharaoh. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Steven. Hello, Candace. How are we doing today? If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the signs of the times. What else do we have about this hater? Number 13 and number 12, we've got medical staff, healing, and peace and harmony. One of the things this person's really frustrated with is you seem to be unbothered. That's why they're obsessed with trying to find some way to get under your skin, because they feel like they've tried a few things and nothing has worked just yet. So they're getting frustrated, but they feel like they're, determined enough. It's only a matter of time before they find some way to irritate you, right? Hello, how's it going, Peggy? Thank you. Oh, no, not snow. I don't think we have that here, thankfully, or we won't. Water, surrender, number 39, and number 38, succulence, resilience. This is interesting because both of these pairs start with a number and then go to the one preceding it, right? 13, 12, 39, 38. I feel like the Devil, whoever is your hater, they don't expect you to know when to step back. I'm hearing mind the gap. So it's like they're trying to put you in some difficult situation, but you always know when to step back, or you always know when to, I don't know, like decline an invitation or rethink your position, right? You anticipate. This is, actually, let's get some tarot. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. Hello, April. How are you doing? Six of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse. I'm mad because they're doing good. I'm sorry for laughing, but I do think it's really that basic. They see you doing well. They see you unbothered. With the Six of Wands, there's something going well for you. It could be more than one area of your life. It could be primarily just that whatever comes your way, you figure out how to stay grounded or get the best outcome. And with the King of Cups in the reverse, this person who's been watching or who has held a grudge against you is frustrated because they feel like nothing will knock you off your square. Four of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords. That's their main goal, is how do I knock you off your square? How do I get you to lose something, or for people to see you as less honorable? I want to get you to be impulsive or say something that you shouldn't. It's like they're trying to use shock value or lies or rudeness to make you look bad, but you don't like skip a beat. You don't overreact. You don't cry if they're, insulting, I don't know, your project, your landscaping. It's like, what can I do? I want you to be upset. You're just over here and you laugh about everything, or, you feel like everything's fine. So this resilience, it's no matter what they throw at you, you're still just kind of like, I'm fine. Whatever. It's almost like you say, yeah, I know that you're going to continue to do things to try to mess with me, but I'm not worried about it. I know I'll be just fine. So what's next? The Three of Wands is kind of like, yeah, I expect more. Whatever. Two of Wands in the reverse. They want to catch you off guard, put you in a situation where there's no right answer. See you make the wrong choice. But they've underestimated your abilities. For whatever reason, I just saw Pac-Man. They feel like they're the ghosts, right? They can be all over the board and catch up or like pop up out of nowhere and end your game. I haven't played Pac-Man in a really long time, so I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but it's like, I know I can be in more places or I can cause more problems, but even though they make all of these efforts, they still can't catch you unawares, or they can't put you in a situation where you don't make the right choice. The Magician is, I don't put myself in situations where I can't get out. I'm going to be thinking about precautions. I'm going to back out of things that don't feel right. I'm going to listen to my intuition. So you continue to make the right choice, and it's really getting under this person's skin because they want you to look bad. So Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I send all of these different things, all these different attacks, or all these things that would potentially cause somebody to lose their cool. And here you are like, is that all you got? I mean, like, look, MFR, this is the Two of Pentacles, but I'm not just balancing two pentacles. I also have a pumpkin on my toe. Can you do that? You're impressive. And they hate it. They hate it. They're like, why is it you gotta like go so big? Why do you have to like make everything look good? Most people are happy just to have those two pentacles like balanced, and you're over here with this damn pumpkin on your foot. You make them look bad and they hate it. All right, this is the Truth Is. Sidestepping with spirit. I like that, Laura. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Frederick. How's it going? Hello, Jenny. Hello, Lee. How are you? Hello, Jimmy. What's happening? So we've got ex-partner, not completely over a past relationship. Well, I think somebody was asking, who's this hater? This might be someone you rejected. Forgiving will benefit this relationship. This person keeps attacking you or looking for ways to make you feel bad because they're mad that you rejected them. They're mad that you are fine without them, that you are moving on. And maybe for some of you, you're being called upon to forgive them. You might not even need to say it to their face. But I think more so, this is someone needs to forgive the Magician because they keep coming after you, right? They need to get over it. They need to let go of this grudge, but it may prove to be really challenging for this person. It's become a part of their identity. That's when it gets real scary, folks. You can live your life from a place of love or a place of fear. And hate and fear are basically the same thing when you really think about it. When your identity is so entrenched in your hate, some people feel it makes them strong, but it really makes you weak. So I think we have somebody realizing that, or about to realize, that no matter how fiery their hate is for you, the fact that you have love for yourself will continue to protect you from that hate, right? Yeah. So we're clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. If they've sent any negative energy your way, spell or not spell, it doesn't work on you. It may even just bounce right back on them, because with Judgment in the reverse, it's looking like this is definitely having a negative impact on them. Hello, Christine. Hello, Dylan. How are you doing? Hey, thanks for letting me know that. Hello, Norma. How are you doing? Oh, that's so rad. You're so welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Dun and Dunner. Did I say hello to Dylan? Hello. Yes, there could be more internet issues today because of the wind, but hopefully not. Hello, Pharaoh. What's going on? Christine, I definitely agree with you, especially probably because there's so much wind, but it's more than that. So we've got the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. The King of Wands is clarifying the Magician, and the Magician is about confidence, resourcefulness, ability, and King of Wands is definitely validating or like underscoring the confidence or ability to take action. So whatever it is that you do, you know how to move where you need to in order to avoid this person. It's like I'm seeing Neo in the Matrix, like when the bullet goes over, you know, they may try to get you. They may try to take you out. I don't mean that violently. I hope nobody takes it that way. But if they're trying to make you feel like you can't do what you need to do, they're failing miserably at exactly that. In other words, they're kind of getting that same energy back on themselves. I'm so determined and I'm so convinced that I can make you feel bad about your life that I don't realize that all of this energy I'm expending or spending on that is really just making me the same as what I wish upon you, right? I'm realizing I can't achieve what I want because you're unbothered. Like, look at this smile. You're like, oh, did you try to mess with me again? How extraordinary. You haven't learned your lesson yet? Okay. Now maybe you're not that type. Maybe you're not one to smirk. But that is definitely a smirk. It's like, sorry, not sorry. You still want to try to find a way to mess with me, and I'm not going to make it easy on you, so I'm not going to apologize, right? Awesome. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and Justice. If they haven't done right by their own personal growth, if they are not in the right place, their abilities and their skills are going to be diminished. If, by contrast, you've been doing the healing that you need, and you have, I'm not saying you're done, okay? This can be more, this more. But this is somebody who's like trying to attack a person who's done more spiritual growth, more healing. And it's like, oh, that's cute. Do you also go to medieval castles and try to shoot your arrows into the little slits that they shot arrows from? Because, honey, that's like basically what you're trying to do here. Good luck. No, their arrows are going to miss you. Period. And no matter how many times they try, they're not going to achieve what it is that they're trying to achieve. You're the Two of Pentacles plus, right? Like, you balance things out and you make it look good. Like, are you an ice skater? Hello, are you Nancy Kerrigan? You make it look easy. Two of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Wands. they can't mess with your work. If something gets, impacted negatively, it bounces back. It's like, it's a constant, well, I shouldn't say constant, but it's a pendulum. If something gets pushed because of their negative energy, it always goes back the other way. Whatever is yours is going to be yours. 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands in the reverse, but they won't give up. They're so determined. So some of you know I watched Monty Python like a week ago, and that knight who's guarding the bridge, who loses all of his limbs, and he's still like, come back here, I'll tear you to pieces. I'm probably misquoting, but dude never gave up, and he probably should have, right? I don't know if they realize that they're digging themselves into a deeper hole by not leaving you alone and giving up on this little grudge that they have. They're getting a lot of signs that it's time to throw in the towel on this and accept that it's not worth their time. Probably in their dreams specifically. They may be having nightmares, actually. I think there's a specific message. Let it go. Let it go. Maybe they're even having to hear that one song on repeat. They need to move on from this and stop trying to mess with you, but it doesn't seem like it's easy to convince this person to do that. Hello, Jasmina. Hello, Omar. How we doing? I'm your flesh wound. I like it, Frederick. We'll call it a draw. You all are the best. I love you guys. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see what we get from the Earth and Bone Oracle. Visionary, number 9. Confidence, self-assured, passionate, self-worth, and vivacious. Well, look at you. Even being, dead doesn't stop you from looking good. But do tell me, how do you have just the skull, but fleshy arms? How'd you get that one to work out? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend. You've got some qualities that when they are rolled up into a nice little dough and popped into the oven, they make a real tasty cookie. I'm just saying, you've got innate or inherent or inherited abilities or skills. Maybe even to some degree, this is about how you look or how people view you, right? But it makes this person really jealous or really uncomfortable. They don't like that you've moved on or that you are letting go of them. And that's why they're trying to find ways to just poke you, right? But we have number 23, Fate, and that is the Green Reaper. So cycles, alignment, decisive moments, opportunistic events. This person's going to be offered it's a shining opportunity on a silver platter. Hey, we know that you really like messing with this person, but we would appreciate it if you stop. So if you stop, we're going to give you $5,000. What do you say? Now, it's not really going to be like that, but there's going to be some sort of upside for them leaving you alone. It's the universe saying, we're making this easy on you. It's how could you not see this as a good use of your time to then be able to actually invest in yourself? And I don't know, maybe you get a cookie or a free Subway sandwich. I don't know. But they're like, hey, we're trying to make this easy on you. Why don't you just leave this person alone and invest in a few other things in your life? And we'll see how that goes. What do you say? I'm not convinced everyone's going to be like, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. But I'm hopeful. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? Yeah, Johnny, you did. The dude who wouldn't stop fighting. Come back here. Who was guarding the bridge and lost his limbs. That's funny. Did I say hello to King the Eagle? All right, so this is the Santa Muerte. 10 of Wands in the reverse and the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Hey, that grudge you're carrying, it looks like a real heavy burden. In fact, it kind of seems like you have no time in your life for anything but trying to be obnoxious to this person that rejected you. What if you decided to, not do that anymore? Scissors, cut that out of your life. You also have the scythe, right? There's dreams or signs encouraging this person to leave you alone. Hey, it's been real, but how about you just like shove off? There's that King of Cups in the reverse again. We had that at the beginning. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have that. So this is somebody who feels like they can mess with your money or they want to mess with your money, but they don't seem to realize the energy they're sending your way is actually impacting their own money. 3 of Cups in the reverse. It's not hitting other people. It's coming right back to them. This could be also impacting their social situation or their love life. 5 of Wands in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Yo, your magic ain't working. See how the skeleton and the 5 of Wands is trying to like light a match? Whatever you're trying to do, it's bouncing back on you with this High Priestess in the reverse. You don't seem to have the address right for the package you're trying to deliver. Return to sender. This is the Edgar Allan Poe. What else do we have? The Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's someone I think that this person trusts or trusted. This could be a person who's passed on, but they have a dream. And in that dream, they're told, hey, don't you think maybe it's time you leave that ex alone? Don't you think it's time that you let that, what were you? The Magician do their own thing? You're missing out on opportunities, You're so focused on that one thing, you don't realize how much energy you're actually wasting on it because there's opportunities passing you by that you don't even see because you got your blinders on. There's someone kind of like admonishing or saying, we're good on that. You're going to go on a timeout. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Death and the Fool. I think this is someone who's passed away. They're coming back to you, visit your hater in their dreams. Like, hey, could you stop, please? Almost as if this is a little kid who's kicking the back of your airplane seat and you have to ask multiple times, like, hey, could you not? Or like side-eyeing the parent, like, is this why you had children? To not watch them? Yeah. Yeah. This is frustration. Like, come on. We got to do something different here. Snap out of it. You're caught in a loop and you're not actually achieving what you're wanting to achieve. So stop wasting your time. It might actually work. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Cups, and the Emperor in the reverse. I think it may work for many of you. I think they may finally realize they've been spinning their wheels. Whoever this visitor is in their dream, it's like, hey, so like, what have you actually achieved? You've spent what, months and maybe like, I don't know, $100 trying to achieve some sort of revenge. And what do you have for it? Oh, wait. Oh, you have nothing? That's so weird. Because see, what I was going to tell you is that it's been a waste of time, and it looks like you already know that based on there being no, actual outcome here. So this is somebody who's being, I think, a little bit harsh, even though it's a loved one, right? Somebody that they trust or trusted. There's just this, it could even be through lyrics for some of you. This like, hey, you've been ignoring it. You didn't want to listen to it. You were really focused on trying to get back at somebody. But what if I told you there's a better way to use your energy, and that this is starting to really cause problems for you? Would you then change your plans? Would you start going on a different path and let go of this grudge? Hey, maybe we need to just like sit down and watch Grumpy Old Men, And then we can move on. We've got the Three of Cups. Maybe it's time to appreciate that a reunion isn't going to happen if you're just trying to mess with this person. Maybe it's time to consider that there are other fish in the sea. This is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we have? Ascension, upgrade, activation, progress, timelines, and shifting. You're in the process of getting on a different timeline or shifting into that, like that next level, right? So that's part of the reason you're untouchable for this person. They're not going to be able to have the impact they're looking to have because you don't have the same problems in your life right now. Futuristic, visions. Remember we had visionary? An innovative, crafty, plans, and trendsetter. You're one step ahead, whether it's because there are haters or because you have some creative ideas or something that you have to offer to this world that other people haven't necessarily conceived of yet. Summon, spell, attract, lure, ritual, and manipulation. I do feel like there might have been some spell work here, but because you have done the healing work to be at kind of like tip-top shape in terms of your spiritual growth, this purity card in the middle tells me you are able to have this like shield of protection around you. They can't hit you. If you were playing Battleship, they didn't get any of your ships, not a single one. We've got journey. You're moving away. It's only getting more difficult for this person to get you. You may actually be moving away. You may have recently moved away already, but there's also this sense of like spiritually, you're like on a different plane. You're in a different country. They can't get you, right? It's not going to work out for them. All right, this is the Cats Rule the Earth. What else do we have? I feel like my shirt agrees with you, Key Controller. So we've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a request that is repeated over and over again for your hater to leave you alone. It's time to quit with the spells. It's time to quit with the negative energy. It's time to focus on what really matters to you. I feel like this World card is saying there's only one person here. Focus on you. Stay in your lane. Stop worrying about other people. And I think they're actually getting that lesson. Like it's sinking in, right? Two of Swords. Queen of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Now I'm realizing that maybe if I wanted to redirect my energy, I could perhaps meet somebody else and like be in a happy relationship instead of being mad at somebody because they don't want to be in a relationship with me. It could be, I realized, I let somebody walk by because I was so focused on the past. I didn't want to think about the future. And that was somebody that I could have been in a relationship with, or that was someone who was interested in me. And I didn't even notice because I was too focused on my grudge. Ten of Swords. So maybe it's time for me to let go of this negative energy and I can return to this King of Cups, right? We've had the King of Cups in the reverse. I haven't been able to be emotionally available because I've been so upset or, vengeful over what happened in the past. But if I let that go and accept that ending and focus on the future instead, things get a lot easier for me. I don't have to hide what I'm doing. I don't have to be, constantly checking to see if my spells are working or whether or not, I've impacted this person's stability. So I think this is somebody who's saying, why not? Like, if you can't beat them, why not join them? They're doing well because they're focused on their own work. Maybe I should focus on my own work too. I like it. Let's see. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? False person in the reverse. Community in the reverse. Yeah, there's realization that perhaps it's truly more important than they gave credit to initially in terms of who you surround yourself with. You tend to become who you are around, right? What kind of behavior do you tolerate or emulate? So we might have two people that end up walking away from environments that haven't been the most helpful in terms of personal growth. And as they walk away from that, that's when things really become enriched. See what I did there? Great fortune. Hey, maybe instead of being hateful about this person doing so well, I could invest in myself the same way that they invest in themselves. And I could have that sense of being unbothered or doing my own thing. And I wouldn't have to be so caught up or like upset over losing someone because then I've got my own thing going on for me. So we have marriage in the reverse. Yes, it's a breakup. Yes, I'm upset that things didn't go well. But I can still move on, right? Just because it's an ending doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So I think we've got somebody growing to accept the situation, wanting to pivot their energy away from, trying to mess with you, and instead trying to invest in themselves and perhaps a new beginning, realizing that that's a much better use of their time and energy. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Today, present, now, in the moment. Pressure cooker. So circumstances in their life today, when you watch this, are making it clear for this person that it's time to leave you alone. There's information that keeps popping up. They don't even have to look for it. And this info comes up like you need to leave them alone. Or maybe there's an opportunity. It says, hey, you need to have, 10 hours a week. If you want to do this thing, it'd be great for you. You make a lot of money. But that just so happens to be the 10 hours a week that they spend trying to mess with you. It's like, hey, you want to do something for yourself or you want to continue to chase like revenge? You let me know. Well, if you put it like that, then maybe I need to reconsider this grudge. Maybe I need to change up my routine because that is literally what I've been trying to get this whole time. Maybe I need to redirect my energy towards the thing that I want. So they're going to let go. They're going to acknowledge that this is a waste of their time. They're never going to get under your skin the way they want to. And there's something else that they want that if they ignore this opportunity, it's at their own peril. So I do think it's kind of like, all right, do you want what you really want? Or are you going to choose this grudge because you're hateful? Sorry, this was maybe a little harsh. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Hello, Boom. How are you doing? Remember, hate is a waste of time. There's so much to love in the world, even if it's just, you know, an awesome cat. All right. I love you all. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes, and I'll see you on the next reading. Cheers.